Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Tenia Books and Bobs. Sorry, my soul is broken today because I recently finished reading this book and the only thing that I've done is mourn and cry, reread, take more annotations, more and more and more, and I don't know if I can do this anymore, guys. I just don't know if I can do this anymore. I have to wait till May of next year for the next one to come out. And she hasn't even given us another title, you know? And I understand this is me just fangirling about this because we just got this one. But the fact that I finished it already and then I have to wait a whole new year to get the other one. Moment, please. I'm back by popular demand. No guys, I am seriously devastated that this book has ended. I mean, it's 600 and something pages worth of book. Destroying my soul. But also completed it, you know? I don't know if I'm making sense. But the things that were said on this book. Okay, let's just jump right into it because I cannot keep moping all day over this book. I have to eventually get over it. Court of Mist and Fury is a really intense book. It follows the story of Fair transitioning from her human world to her high fae life and how she's broken because of all the sacrifices she had to make to save the people that she loved. And here in this book we get to meet another character. We get to meet another character more deeply. We get to meet Rysand. I don't know if that's how you pronounce his name. I really get confused. Is it Rysand Riss or Rysand? Point is that we get to meet Riss in a more intense and deep way. I think that we just saw him as a cocky, arrogant bastard on A Court of Thorn and Roses. But in this one we get to see him more deeply, and we get to see the transitions from Fair to, you know, her mortal life to a now immortal one, and how broken she is and how she has to go through all these challenges to change her person and to become once the person that she was. So for the non-spoiler review section of this video, I'm gonna first talk about her writing style. I think that her writing style was really good. The book is extensively long, but I think that everything in this book is crucial for how the whole story develops. Everything that she mentions in this book has a purpose on it, and I think that because she wrote it this long, she gave us enough space and time and words to actually grasp the story, to actually understand it. The first 200 pages of the book is just basically character description. This book, again, is 600 pages long. I like the intensity of it because of how big it is. You actually get to know everything really well. And I like that Sarah did this, as in the first 200 pages she just used it to describe the transition between Fair's human life to now an immortal one, and how broken she really was. It's basically Sarah describing her vulnerability, how depressed she actually is. She's sad, she's really sad, her soul is broken, she cannot find herself in the spring court, she's suffocating. Tamlin is not helping in the situation. Actually kept a really good line in the story. I think that the characters were really strong. The bits and pieces that she showed us from every character were actually really intense. I think that she really did an amazing job on developing these characters. Romance-wise, this book is really intense. It's really heated. There's some steam, a lot of steam going on in this book, guys. A lot of steam going on in this book, guys. You don't understand, and it's really descriptive. So I would recommend this book to 17-year-olds and up. Remember that the main character in this book is 20, so she has a right to describe these scenes as they are, not sugar-coated with cotton candy. So I really did enjoy these scenes, guys. I really did enjoy these scenes. But if you are 17 and under, it might be too much for you to read. However, if you have an open mind, go ahead and give it a try. Just make sure not to judge, because in the end, Fair is 20 and she can do whatever she wants. So yeah, let me give you a teaser, because I bet you could get into some interesting positions with those wings. Oh, Jesus Christ. The next 300 pages are basically her discovering her new life as a high fae, discovering, you know, her powers and herself as a person, discovering all these new side characters that are there to help her with her transition and help her with just her personality itself and train her, and she becomes a more powerful person, and she actually gets to know herself, and she has all this discovery going on and all these new cities and all these new problems. And I think that Sarah Maas did a good job of diving the problems. You know how some problems are just way too complicated and you're like, oh my god, what are they gonna do, or what is going on, you know? You're like halfway through the book and you're like, what? Connection between characters is actually really intense. I love this from Maas. I think that she does an amazing job on describing, you know, Israel and Cassian and Cassian, don't know how to say his name, and Amren and more, and Riz and Tamlin, Fair. I actually like the fact that she mentioned Elaine and Nesta. I think that that's something really awesome. I really enjoyed reading about these side characters and their relationship within each other. I think it was really awesome. She gave us, I think she gave us a lot of insight to their relationship, because I hate when authors will start writing about side characters relationships, sorry, and they won't provide us with a lot of information, and we're here like, and that's it? Wait, what? I shipped them too, you know? But she actually did a good job. She didn't give us enough because she wants us, I hope she does this. She's going to develop it more in the next book, and I am crying. I am waiting for it to happen, so ooh, please do, please do. The cliffhanger is not as bad as it could have been. All cliffhangers are bad, but this one could have been worse. It could have been so much worse. Overall, I give this book 5 out of 5 stars. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys want to see more something like this, me talking about books, just make sure to subscribe down below. And you know, if you have any opinions at all, make sure to put them on the comments, please. I really like to discuss about this book with you guys. I really enjoy this book, and I need somebody to talk to. Talked to my sister about it yesterday, and she looked at me like I was half crazy. I was like, I don't care if you don't know what I'm talking about. Just listen to me, you know. I just need you to listen, okay? Don't say anything about it. Just let me talk. But if you guys have any opinions and you agree with me, if you disagree with me, let me know. I really want to know. I really want to discuss this book with you guys. I'm gonna leave a link down below where you can find me on social media. And if you haven't read this book, please do. At this point, is well overdue. You need to do it. Bye guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I love you. I really do. Even though I don't know you, but I love you. You're right here in my heart. I already named the other book. Of Court of Wrath and Beauty. I think it's actually a really good title for the next one, you know? Because, I don't know, I think it's a good title. I just need something. I need something from the next book.